Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, it says I'm now live. All right, just 3 minutes late. Bad lighting. What the heck with the lighting? Just a minute. Be right back. See if I can fix that. It's sunrise. Okay, let's try that. Is that more sunnier? No, it's exactly the same. Hi. Okay. Sunrise Studio, and I have the blinds, one of the blinds down because it's too darn bright. Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm Sarah Peasley, hand knitter, and 4 minutes late now getting started. And I apologize for the lighting. That's very weird. um, yeah, Sunrise Studio is dark this morning. You can see it's sunny over here, but I closed one of the blinds. A comment. Let me see. Hi, Sarah. Kelly. Hi, Kelly. To figure out how I can see the comments. There they are. Okay, I think that's all I need. Except I want to do this. A little rearranging. A little, just so I can look like I'm looking at you. Okay, there we go. um, I have a half hour. I have to stick to it today because I'm supposed to be somewhere at 10:30 this morning, and it's an hour away. So we're going to be leaving at 9:30. Um, this is Monday morning. Mondays are at the beginning of the month. I'm sad about the lighting. It's okay. It's what it is. Um, Mondays are for beginnings, and I start with a cup of tea. And I pulled this cup this is from the cupboard above the fridge when I got the new fridge. And I don't know if you can see, I don't know who gave this to me. I'm sure it was a gift. There's a little bear in there. See him? See his little face, his wee little face? Oops. There he is. Whoop. Hello. So I'm going to hope that this one doesn't crack. I think it was last week that my cup cracked when I poured tea in. I'd be sad if this one cracked. There we go. So now he's drowning in tea, and I won't be able to drink this all very quickly because it's hot, hot, hot. Whoops. My camera is messed up today, but at least it's there. But there he is. You can almost see him in there, and he'll say hi when I'm done drinking my tea. So that's very exciting. Good morning, Anna. Diane's on her way to the dentist. Have fun with that. I hope it's a regular thing, regular cleaning. And if not, that's okay too. Get that taken care of, whatever it is. My sisters are in town this week. No, they're not. They're in town this weekend. They arrived Saturday and they're leaving today, leaving my general area today. And on their way out of town, we're having brunch at 10:30. We're having a meal at 10:30 with some of my cousins over there. So I'm going to meet them there, but I have this live stream. And I took today off work at the shop, which is good because I have a file due today in my editing. I'm gonna go change the blind a little bit more. Okay, and I turn the light on in the room, so that's cheating, but that's better. I think you can see me now. I'm pulling up the top of my tights. Don't look. So, getting started for the week. It's a. I had a fun weekend. We did things, but I'm not going to talk about those right now. Like going to the horticulture garden and at MSU and met up with another set of cousins. That lighting's much better. Although I'm cheating because I turned on the light. Oh, this is upside down. But do I usually put my? Okay, hang on. Do I usually put the phone in the other direction? I don't think so. But let's do it. Let's do it, Sarah. I'm sure I don't, but for some reason it's upside down today. Let's try that. Oh, it's going to be way over there, though. Eventually we'll get started. Well, now it's right side up. But now, I don't even know. Let's see if I move that. Okay, now things are moving in the right direction. So this goes over there. Everything seemed backwards to me. Not move. I'm spilling my tea, so that's awesome. Oh my God. Welcome to Monday morning. Crap. I almost said the F word just now, which, you've never heard me say that before. Okay, that's ridiculous. That's not moving. Here we go. There. All better. A little bit of moisture over there. Move the cup of tea. Put it on this napkin. Isn't this fun? If you haven't seen me do this before, this is what it looks like. Okay, so, and there's some information that you don't need to see. All right, so it's Monday. We're going to start with a fresh page in the journal because, oops, and then there's that. Oh my gosh, Sarah. Oh, okay, let's move that over some more. Move that over some more. Okay. There, don't have more room. All right, I'm going to start with a fresh page in the journal. And today is Monday. I know that. Uh-oh, we're running out of ink. Let's try a different one. Just figures. Let's try that one. Okay, Monday's being a butthead today. And this is still in the way. How about this one? There we go. Monday, October, I don't know. I'm going to go with 24. See my nice, neat writing? And then I have to go to, there's a rainbow. Can you see it? Yay! Wonder what, because I have a vase right there, a lead crystal vase. Okay, so the things that I need to actually be physically present for are over here, and I need to go to, I'm just going to say 10:30 brunch. You don't need to know where I'm going to go. And this is Monday. I think that's all I have to do, but I also have to take the garbage out. So I'm going to write garbage. And then over here, I need to edit. And there's a star by that because there's a file due today that was supposed to already be done. It's probably due by today. And what else am I going to do on Monday? I don't know yet. Oh, here, let's do this. Live stream at 9, and then I put a check over here if I'm working on it, and then when I'm done, I scribble it with a squiggle line, and then if I don't have to do it after all, I put a straight line through it. So, oops, I could have done that page. So see, here's a whole bunch of that kind of stuff going on. But let's keep this one simple for right now. I don't know what all that paper is. I have things tucked in there. I don't know, and there's my pens, and this goes in there. This is supposed to be my social media schedule. So there you go. Not really writing things down there. All right. Let's come back here. So I did my social calendar. That lighting's much better. I restarted. So we're not going to restart the 22 cowl anymore because I am just not working on it. I just decided it was not a happy place for me. I got to some stitch patterns that I didn't like, and they weren't fun to do, and I didn't like the way they looked, and I wasn't just going to go with it. So that's not happening. So I went back to where I had restarted this. Let's find the nice picture, the big picture from the Pom Pom. This was the issue number 41, 10th anniversary issue. And it says autumn, winter on this side, and it says spring, summer on this side. It's a very bizarre, I don't think they usually do that, but I could be wrong. But XandyPeters, who I used to teach with at Stitches, I mean, they still teach at Stitches, but we're not together. We're not in the same space. Designed this beautiful, no things are in the way, this beautiful wrap. It could be like a lap blanket, but it's a beautiful, there we go. Here in the sun. There you go. And I think if I make it, I will be as beautiful and happy as this woman. I'm already as beautiful and happy as I am, but I just think that my life will be more magazine worthy. Look how beautiful that is. I am not making pink though. That's a different pattern. So here I am. It is 100% from stash at the moment. So that's exciting. I did start this before. And it's a combination of intarsia. So you have vertical stripes. So you're changing colors every 10 or 12 stitches. And then it's also a combination with intarsia of just horizontal stripes. And there's also a border. And so what's going on is I'm working with either one strand of yarn or two strands of yarn or three strands of yarn at a time. So it's kind of a marl thing. It is definitely a marl thing going on also. So I have the tray of balls. I don't think that's what it's really called. Let's call it the tray of balls. They're all in plastic bags. Yeah. So because they're labeled with numbers and letters, so that's not a very exciting view. But let's put it down over here so we don't have to look at all the shiny bags. And I was going to I'll at least start a row. That's very tight. But this is what I have so far. I did the bottom. Oh boy, Sarah. Where'd the light go? I did the bottom border, which is just kid silk haze or a lace weight mohair. Oh. Garter stitch. I can see you. Garter stitch. So very sheer. And then we started, I've done 2 rows, I believe. So I've got all this crap hanging off of it. Which you would think would drive you nuts, which that's why we have the tray. Flip that over. I don't even know. What else was I going to say? I don't know, but let's just kind of start one of the rows. It takes like a million hours, especially if you're watching television. I'm going to do hands camera. Let's just straighten that out again. Oh, I'm so glad everything's right side up. All right, so that looks grayer. Oops. It's a pretty blue. Sunrise Studio is not cooperating. It's a really pretty blue. I think you can see it there. What if I do this? Whoop. It's a really pretty blue. It matches what I'm wearing. Look at that. And face hands, face hands, face hands. This is the beginning of my next row. I'll just do like a few dozen stitches so you can see what's going on. So this is what I'm restarting, because I did it once before, but guess who didn't do a gauge swatch? And then that seems to be my theme lately. And then it was going to be too small when I got to the parts that were 3 oh, the camera's over here now. That's so weird. When I got to the parts that were 3 strands, Sarah, finish the sentence. It why is that broken? Oh, no, why is that broken? Oh, because it's over there. Okay, all set. When I got to the part that was 3 strands, the fabric was too tight. I should have used larger needles. So we knit the first one through the back loop, which on giant needles, what size are these? I have no idea. I don't know. And then we do garter stitch. So this is the border. So it's just knitting with one little tiny strand on giant needles. So we are vigilant or mindful or whatever. Oop. Yeah, I found myself not being able to do this while I'm still binge watching Doc Martin. The picture that goes with the series, I'm watching it on Tubi because TUBI because where did I start? On Prime? Wherever I start, or on Canopy or on Hoopla. Wherever I started it, they only had the first season. So I found it on Tubi, which means there's ads once in a while, but that's when I would knit during the ads. So I think that was 12. Let's make sure. This is a very slow going project because I don't want to knit anything like any together. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, and then we have a marker. And then here we're going to have 3 strands. Whoops, where are they? Here they are. And they're right there waiting for me. 3 strands because it's the horizontal stripe and the first vertical stripe. And it's intarsia, but you don't have to wrap. It's so bizarre. It just works. Knit. We're just knitting the whole thing. Oops, let's go over here. 3, 4. So the kids silk haze, the lace weight mohair is through the whole thing. Oops, it didn't work. Here we go. Yeah, this is not TV viewing knitting. And I lie when I say TV. I don't have a TV, but it's my laptop or my iPad or whatever. I'm not or whatever. It's either my laptop or my iPad. Oh, or whatever, or my iMac, depending on where I'm sitting. Or yeah. Okay, so that should have been 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then this one's 10, but we leave the ball. So at the moment, these two are the same color. So I have to figure out which one is the numbered bag and which one is the lettered bag. So let's do this. Okay, here they are. Oh, there they are. This one is lettered, so that one stays. So if I can trace that one back, it doesn't really matter. But I'm trying to stick to my... And I can't remember... Oh, squeaky voice. I can't remember. I think the pattern suggested the bags. It definitely fed you through dividing the balls in the colors into the numbers and the letters, and then you have your main color. So at this point, here's what happens when you're not with me. At this point, oh no, I forget which one I'm following. Damn it. Crap. Okay. Let's do that again. This is the one with the letter. It says B. So this is the one that goes all the way across. Letters are horizontal. So that's this one. I'm getting some play with it. Okay. So when I get up here, it's always, I just knit across 12 stitches, but it's always twisted like 3 times. It's very interesting. So at this point, I would I would grab the one that I'm going to set aside, which is this one, I happen to know, and I would untwist it and lay that bag over to the right, and then I'd move on to the next part of the thing. But since I'm not, oh hell, let's do it. So where's the other one that's a number? This one? Yeah, see, number 1. Oops, number 1. So let's untangle this one. And you'll see that I was indeed insane to start this. What I need is some easy knitting so I can watch television. And this is not it, but this is what I started. So let's see if I got it. I did not indeed get it. Let's see. So once I have this laid out and I've started doing all this manipulation, it actually stays, as long as I do this, not this, I'll show you when I get to this. It stays fairly well behaved. You just have to keep on it. I briefly considered doing this as a class, and then I did the first row of colors, and I'm like, hell no, nobody else is going to want to do this. Okay, so here we go. So this one I need to get rid of because it's the number. The numbers are vertical. And what time is it? Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, this is a fun thing to show you anyway. Okay, so there we go. So I would untangle this one. There. And it's usually like 3 times around or so. I wonder if I had more than 12 stitches, it would be more. Okay, so there I have untangled it. See that? So then I lay it over here. And now it's out of the way and I keep going. Oh, but you bring it forward. That's bizarre. And then you keep going. So now there should be, oh, and somewhere in there I lost my marker. Oh, all gone. Nope, all gone. All right, well, there'd be a marker. Is it in my lap? Nope, all gone. So you'd move the marker. So invisible marker. That's the other thing that happens. And then 10 with 2 strands. 10's the in-between number. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then here's my marker. Where's my other marker? I don't know. And then this we'd pick up the next strand, which is in, nope, it's in back, waiting for us because we moved it to the front on the previous row. Does this all make sense? There'll be a pop quiz later. And now I'm on the 3 strands again. Whoops, for 12. So isn't that fun? I actually, well, the first time I did it, I got through the first 24 rows of that, through the first tier of squares, and I was actually enjoying it because I had it set up on the couch, and I could move the things around, as long as I didn't move. And Clara was well behaved and stayed out of it. Ah, perfect temperature. Okay, so it's Monday. We started a new journal page. Not a journal, that's my to-do list or whatever. We started a row in my new project. We'll see how long that one, I mean, that's going to be a long-term project, but I think once I get it going, I can watch TV if I get it laid out. And so the next thing to do is, guess what? The Knitter's Oracle reading. So let's go back to this one. And we have the additional sunshine through the, I don't know what, trees or, oh, I think that's a combination. You can see the wires. And I think the wider shadows are from the chair. There are slats in my chair. See that? So there's a chair right over there. That was 2, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's 3. And then we'll cut somewhere in the middle. Okay, so this is Knitter's Oracle. Wow, that gold stuff just got me right in the eye. This is the Knitter's Oracle by Alexandra Tinsley. Last I knew, she was a Michigander from Ypsilanti. And we're going to deal them out. I have 5 minutes, so we're going to go kind of fast. And I'm going to pretend to do a reading for you for the week. Ooh, the Knitter, I believe. We have not had this card before. It's called the Knitter. Oh, I get it. So it's a hand with nail polish, and it's holding a very ornate mirror. What do you call that, a hand mirror? Because we're supposed to look at ourselves. So here you go. Look at yourself in the mirror. There we go. That's you. So you're the knitter. So it is not saying a knitter. It's saying you, the knitter, you. I mean, I suppose we could turn I just turned it and aimed it at you. So it's about the knitter. It's about you. Okay. The stockinette. I don't think we've had the stockinette yet either. Stockinette is it's not your basic stitch, because unless you're knitting in the round, you have to knit and purl to get stockinette stitch. And this is a variegated yarn. I read a lot into these cards. Not but period. This is a variegated yarn. So this is not the first stitch you learn, but this might be the second thing you can do. You're using pretty yarn. Our tension is never perfectly even. If we are, that means we're a knitting machine. We strive for even tension, but it's not a thing we have to get. And the first stitch. Have we had the first stitch before? I can't remember. This is interesting. It's going to be about beginnings, I can tell you that right now. So it's the knitter, you or me, the stockinette, which is a basic stitch pattern, something basic, and the first stitch. So it's starting out on something basic. So obviously I'm doing the wrong project. It's telling me, the knitter, that I should do something simple for TV knitting and that I should start something new. That's what I'm going with. But let's see what... I'm all for that. Let's start something new. Actually, last week I told you that I'd be going through my stash. I was going to merge the new balls of yarn, or the pile of balls of yarn that I hadn't put away, in with the put away balls of yarn. And I did indeed do that. But before I do that, since I sort my yarn by weight and then color, I had spread out over my white duvet on my bed, I had the rainbow of yarn again. I didn't take a picture this time. And I want to knit all the things in rainbows. So And lots of them were little balls, little balls. So maybe I'll just pull out all the little balls and figure out what to make that would be simple. I don't know. And then I'll let you know what it is maybe next Monday if I get around to it. Okay, let's keep going, shall we? So in our the suggested interpretations for these cards, the knitter, the suggested interpretation is, where the hell is it? 28. Oh, that's 30. That's why I can't find it on that page. 28, the knitter. Oh, it's a two. Oh, it's a very short description. Usually they have, usually they have, this is the knitting, the knit, I don't know what that is. Well, here's the sticky note. We've had the sticky note. So we have the Roman numeral, and then we have the name on the card, and then we have things it could mean. And then it says inverted, and I don't know what that means. We're not that advanced, but it has like alternate meaning, not alternate, but like whatever inverted means that has other words. So this one does not. It says has no inversion. So that's bizarre. Okay, the knitter represents the querent, Querent. That must mean the person who's asking the question. Represents the querent themselves, aka you or the person you are reading for, which is all of us, we, the knitter, and has no inversion. So this is you. This is us. I nailed that one. Okay. The stockinette is 4, Roman numeral 4, so that'll be toward the beginning. The stockinette, luck. This is interesting. Humor. I lost it. Luck, humor, carefree. See? Because you can watch TV. Lighthearted. Coincidence. Fleeting. Coincidence. Coincidence. Maybe it's a coincidence. Are those two different words? Because it's a coincidence of knit stitches and purl stitches. I just drooled, forming this pattern. Okay, I have to go, you guys. Stockinette, luck, humor, carefree, lighthearted, coincidence, fleeting. And then the first stitch, this is just so obvious. I already nailed it. New endeavors, new beginnings, potential fresh start. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Fresh start in experience. Also, a literal voyage, travel, adventure, exploration. Oh, we could make it a little fancier. A literal voyage, travel, adventure, exploration. Well, no, I'm going to be Surface Sarah today and say, we, you, I, the knitter, you, need to, what was this? Pull a word from there. For luck, humor, carefree, lighthearted, coincidence, or coincidence, fleeting. Oh, wait, did I ever read this one? No. And then number 3, new endeavors, new beginnings. Yes, I did. Potential, fresh start in experience. Okay. We all need to start something new for TV knitting. That's what it means. I certainly do. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There I am. I got to go. I'm supposed to be on the road already. Thank you for joining me. This will be in my YouTube channel. Hi, I can't see anything. This will be in my YouTube channel later, probably maybe today, but I have to do some editing first. Last week I got it in there pretty quickly, although I didn't do the notes yet. But last night I was like, hey, you guys, you may have seen it. I said, hey, you guys, here's a link to my YouTube channel. Go subscribe. And I went from 69, because I was stuck at 69 for weeks, 69 subscribers. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But hello, it's been weeks. And last I checked, I was at 84. Let's see where we are. Let's see where we are. Oh, wait, I can't do that yet because you'll see all the things. Okay. YouTube Studio, this is what I look at. Oh, you can see the camera. Where are we? 85! 85! Woo! Okay, that's good. Yay! So I got bossy and people signed up and, it costs you nothing to subscribe and you'd never have to watch anything. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you next week, if not before. Bye.